Most people don't think twice about their air compressor until they are stuck on the side of the road or waiting forever for a tank to fill up. That is where this unit changes the conversation. It is rare to find a piece of gear that manages to be this efficient while still packing a serious punch. Usually, you have to trade power for electrical draw, but this thing manages to sip only 23 amps while putting out numbers that honestly make other compressors look like they are barely trying. It is surprisingly quiet too, humming along at about 65 decibels, which is a massive relief if you have ever dealt with those ear-splitting industrial units that sound like a jet engine taking off in your garage. What really stands out is the duty cycle. It is rated for 100% at 200 psi, which is just a fancy way of saying you can run this thing until you get bored, and it still won't need a break. Most compressors in this class start to heat up or need a cooldown period after a few minutes of heavy lifting, but this one just keeps going. Refilling a 5-gallon tank from 165 to 200 psi takes just over 2 minutes, which is snappy enough that you aren't standing around checking your watch. It feels solid too. There is a certain heft to the build quality that makes you feel like it was designed to survive a bit of abuse. Now here is the catch. While it is IP67 certified, meaning it can handle dust and water splashes like a champ, you have to be smart about the air filter. If you don't relocate that filter, you are basically asking for trouble in a wet environment. It is a small extra step during the install, but it is non-negotiable if you want to keep it running for the long haul. Also, while it is efficient, it is still a dedicated piece of hardware that requires a proper setup to really shine. It is not exactly a plug-and-play toy for someone who just wants to inflate a bike tire once a year. But for anyone running air suspension, heavy-duty tools, or serious off-road gear, this is the kind of upgrade that makes you wonder why you settled for anything less. It is a workhorse, plain and simple, and it does exactly what it says on the box without any of the usual marketing fluff. If you need something that just works every single time you flip the switch, this is probably the one to beat.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.